Okay, hi. So today's practice is, we're getting into pranayama territory here. So we're working with a practice called Nadi Sodhana, also known as alternate nostril breathing. I'll put some explanatory notes underneath the video so you can look at that in your leisure and you get an idea of the background to this. But suffice to say, we are going to be regulating the movement of breath in a particular way and counting the breath in and out to help us keep our attention focused in a single point, that single point being our breathing. Okay, so if you wish, you can have let's have the left hand resting on the left knee in a comfy seated position. If you want to, you can bring your forefinger and middle fingertip, your forefinger and thumb tip together, your other fingers extended into chin mudra. And what you do with your right hand, well, we're going to be using the right thumb to block the right nostril when the time comes, and the ring finger to block the left nostril when the time comes. Now, you can either rest your middle finger and your forefinger on your eyebrow centre, or you can bring the forefinger and middle finger into the palm. Doesn't really matter which one, it's just whichever's more comfortable for you. Okay, so let's get straight into the practice. We'll be breathing in a pattern into the left nostril, out through the right, back into the right and out through the left, and that's one complete round. And we're going to do 12 rounds together. Okay, so eyes closed, right hand in whichever version you prefer. Take a long deep breath in through the nostrils, and then blocking the right nostril, breathe out fully through the left nostril, and then breathing in through the left, 2, 3, 4, 5, breathing out through the right, 2, 3, 4, 5, breathing back in through the right, 2, 3, 4, 5, block the right, breathe out through the left, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's our first round. Let's breathe back in through the left nostril and out through the right, back in through the right and out through the left. Third round, in through the left and out through the right, back in through the right and out through the left. Fourth round, in through the left and out through the right, back in through the right and out through the left. Fifth round, in through the left and out through the right, back in through the right and out through the left. Sixth round, in through the left and out through the right, in through the right and out through the left. Breathing in again and out through the right, in through the right and out through the left. In through the left again and out through the right, in through the right and out through the left. In through the left and out through the right in through the right and out through the left. In through the left again and out through the right in through the right, and out through the left. In through the left again, and out through the right. In through the right, and out through the left. In through the left, last round, and out through the right. In through the right, and out through the left. And then just returning to your normal, comfortable breath. And just noticing how you feel. Now, don't strive to find anything spectacular, just see if you can feel any effect of your practice. Whether you're feeling any calmer, a bit more relaxed maybe. Okay, so that's the practice. That was 12 rounds. Now that to me just seemed to go in no time at all. What you can do is just practice at your own breath, working to that pattern, in through the left nostril, out through the right, back in through the right, and out through the left. Now, what you can do instead of using chin mudra with that left hand, you can use this hand to keep track of how many rounds you're doing. So there's a traditional way of counting around your fingers, so you use the knuckles on the hand. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's this spiral round the knuckles into the centre. Part of the benefit of this practice is it just keeps the mind in one place. It keeps you focused on counting the breath in, counting it out, and which nostril you're breathing into and out of. Now, rather than take my word for its benefits, I found it's really helped me, particularly in difficult times, just to try and, just hold it down and stay pretty chilled. I wouldn't expect you to feel any amazing benefit after just doing it once, but like I say, don't take my word for it. Yoga is a very practical thing. Pranayama is a very practical thing. If you can find 5 minutes a day just to do 12 rounds of that breath practice, and just over a couple of weeks, and just see how you feel. And if it helps, fantastic. If it doesn't help, well, you've not lost anything. One thing I forgot to mention at the beginning, I think, was what you'll find is where you can just test which nostril is more free-flowing. There might be a slight difference between the two at the moment. My right nostril is a little more free-flowing with the breath. If you've got a cold, then you won't be able to tell the difference. But normally, one is more dominant than the other, and that will change every 90 minutes or 2 hours. There's a whole load of science behind that as well, which I won't go into here. But if you're interested, just PM me, and I'll send you as much guff as you want to read about the science behind this particular practice. It's about the swara as well as just pranayama in general. Okay, hope that helped. See you next time for more breathing. Oh, before we go, I should say that this practice, you can do any number of different variations of the alternate nostril breathing practice. We did a version there which is even breath ratio, so the count in and the count out are the same, and we didn't do any breath retentions. But the next time we do a pranayama practice, not tomorrow but the day after, we'll be working with some breath retention as well, and just see how that enhances and extends our practice. Until then, stay safe, take care in these crazy times, and keep in touch. Okay, bye bye.